Yo, what is going on, guys? Mama's coming back here again with another hype video. Given the age demographic of members of this channel, some of you guys are still quite young from what I understand. So it is definitely very common that some of my subscribers do not yet have their growth spurts, which can be frustrating. You probably won't notice much now, but do you remember when you're younger in the class, there's always one short kid in that class, but you know, after year 11, year 12, the kid eventually grows to around the same height as everyone else. This person probably had a delayed growth spurt. And that is what we're going to talk about today, the time frame of your growth spurt. Before we get into this video though, I would really appreciate it if you guys can hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, like, comment, and share this video. I really appreciate it. Did I say that before? I probably did. And without further blabbing around, let's get straight into today's video. Now, I want you guys to picture this scenario. You're in a class full of kids, around 11, 12. And by then, some kids would have had their growth spurt already. I remember this guy in my old primary school. He was in year 4 and he was a head taller than everyone else. He's a prime example of hitting his growth spurt earlier, because by the time I went back to my old primary school to visit, to visit this guy in a few years' time, he was around the same height as everyone else. And for those early bloomers, in terms of height, it can be a real big confidence boost. But for those real, late bloomers, the shorties, and the ones that initially do not, appear very tall, it can really cause some damage to the confidence. Now, I do believe that is why some of you guys are here at my channel. So, we're going to talk about it today. Why have you not hit your growth spurt yet? Well, the answer is very simple. Actually, there's quite a few answers which I'll go through, but the first potential reason is that you're just simply too young. As you guys probably have realized, it is quite rare to see a 6-foot juggernaut walking around at the age of 13. It is quite rare. If it happens, well, this person probably is an early bloomer with their growth spurt, or this person probably have humongous parents, like Shaquille O'Neal or something. And hence why you should not be too concerned if you're a little bit shorter at a younger age, because that probably just means that your growth spurt has yet to come. And the age of this growth spurt thing varies as well. One of my dad's friend, he was about 5'3" by the time he finished high school, but then he skyrocketed to 5'11" by the end of university, which is like 18 to 22. So yeah, like I said, it varies for everyone. Now, if you're one of those late bloomers, here are some of the signs you can look out for that your growth spurt is coming. I've explained this in another video of mine, but yeah, I'll explain it. I'll briefly summarize that up here for you. So pretty much your voice starts getting deeper, you start getting shin pain, which is like this bone pain around your shin, which means that the bone is growing and the muscle's pulling on the bone, potentially causing you a lot of discomfort. You get these like shin pumps, your appetite significantly increase, you start growing body hair, and you start taking more interest in the opposite sex. These are pretty much some of the main signs that you're going into a growth spurt. But if you're interested, there's a lot of other videos on my channel that you should be able to find relating to signs of growth spurts. And I've reiterated so many times the importance of maximizing your growth spurt as soon as it comes on this channel before. And here are some of the things that you can do to maximize that growth spurt of yours if those signs above apply to you. You eat really well, you sleep really well, you exercise heaps. Yeah, that's pretty much it, the 3 main tips. But obviously, I have a lot of other videos going into it if you're interested. Pretty much summed it up for you here. Like I said in my video from last week, it isn't necessarily a bad thing to hit your growth spurt a little bit later, because then you're gonna have all those extra time than other people for growth hormone to bind to your growth plate receptors in your shin bone, in your long bones in the body, rather than if you have puberty, then all the testosterone and estrogen is just going to close that growth plate up, which is going to stop you from growing taller. And although I've reiterated this many times before in this video that it varies what age you get your puberty from, there is one pretty accurate factor that you can try to predict when you are going to get your puberty, and that is to ask your parents when did they get their puberty. For example, someone whose parents got their puberty at the age of 15 is really unlikely to be getting their puberty at like 11 or 20. And keeping in mind that for the 3% of female viewers on this channel, girls do hit their puberty roughly around 2 years earlier than boys. But like I always say, it varies. Ask your parents when did they hit their puberty. So yeah, if you haven't caught on, what I'm trying to say in this video is that if your growth spurt is not here yet, it probably simply means that you have yet to get to your puberty yet. Which, for some people that could be at the age of 9 from the earliest I've seen, and the latest I've seen was like, 18. And even after puberty, you can still grow, so don't worry too much. And even if your growth spurt is coming later, I do not recommend inducing your growth spurt on you by doing hormone therapy or anything like that related, which I don't think the vast majority of you guys will do, but just in case, I do not recommend it, because like I said in my previous videos, the later your growth spurt comes, the better, because the more time your growth hormone will have the time to bind to your growth plate receptors rather than testosterone and estrogen, which will close that up. So what should you do right now if you don't have your growth spurt yet? Well, keep doing the things that I always preached. Sleep well, exercise, and what was the other one? We don't know it. Eat well. Eat lots of calcium, eat nutritious whole foods. Yeah, there's not much else to do. Just wait for it to come. So yeah, I hope this video cleared up why your growth spurt have not come yet and what you should do. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the comment section. Any video suggestions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll look through them. And if I find a good one, I'll make a video on it. And with that being said, it's gonna come to another end of a Mau Mau's video. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.